Good evening, Kingdom men and Kingdom women. Man, I truly hope you guys are having a blessed day, man, because every day that you wake up, it is truly a blessing. You are blessed to be here. All right, but what I want to speak on today is it, tell me, is there a difference between dying at 16 and going to hell and dying at 80 and going to hell? You know, now, if you live in the contrast of this world, 16 and 80, heck yeah, you rather have the 80, right? You know what I'm saying? But in the contrast of forever, 16 and 80, they neck and neck in the contrast of forever. And that's what I'm talking about, is in the contrast of forever, because that's the real life. This life here, it goes by so fast. And why this is on my mind is I seen something on the timeline, and I hate I watched it because now it's gonna be so much of this crap on my timeline. But some young little rapper died, and you got two sides of the coin. You got the people who love the music and they love all of this death that's going on. So they talking about, oh, it's a flex. He made it for 3 years and just all kind of crazy stuff, right? And then you got the other side of the coin that's talking about, oh, the damn animals here, they need to all be locked up and killed and murdered, and we need to wipe them off the face of the planet. You know what I'm saying? You got those people. And that's what comes to my mind is this movie called Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. Dan Aykroyd was a rich guy, and Eddie Murphy was a poor guy. You know what I'm saying? Living on the corners and living on the street and everything like that. So Dan Aykroyd's the rich guy. His counterparts made a bet that Dan Aykroyd, if he that they can bring in somebody from the street, he can do the same job, and that Dan Aykroyd will fall to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And dude, they made a deal. He was like, nah, he dude's better than that. He ain't, he ain't gonna fold like that. So they found Eddie Murphy. They seen his part, and he got locked up. They bailed him out of jail, cleaned him up. And they messed the old boy's life up, got him felonies and everything. You know how that go, right? Got him just all messed up to where he on the street, he a bum. Eddie Murphy come up, and the other guy goes down, down, down. He went so far down that they was having this party, and Dan Aykroyd's character come in. He come in with the pistol. He was ready to kill himself, man. He just came in with the pistol, acting crazy. He hungry. He lost everything. He was just good. He was trying to plant drugs on old boy and everything. And the rich counterparts was like, dang, is that old boy? He done fell so far. And old boy was like, man, I don't even want him back, man. He's so bad. You know what I'm saying? He's like, no, man, but he's been through such a hard time. And Eddie Murphy's part like, yeah, you gotta, I know these type of people, man. You got to be hard on him. Like, he done switched. He done traded places, right? He's all uppity. You know what I'm saying? He all uppity and looking down on the next man now. You know what I'm saying? And that's the funny part on how people, they look when they in different places. When you in a place of power, when you in a place that everything is good for you, you're not looking at the low man. You don't care about the low man. You don't care what is put on this person, what is put on that group of people. You don't care nothing about that. When you got privilege, everything you look down on everybody else because you have the privilege, and that's what this movie was about, was showing that everybody pretty much is the same person. You just got privilege. That's the only thing that makes any kind of a difference in this world, or that's why things are good for you, is because of the privilege. But what happens when you get all of these things thrown at you, like communities are having all kind of stuff thrown at them? You know what I'm saying? These communities are made to be this way. They're made to have low people. They need people at the low end. You need people to go to jail. We got private jails that'll sue you if the jails is not at 99 or 98%. See, and people know this though. This is the funny part, is this is actual facts that people can go look up and seen it, and they don't care nothing about that. But that's the actual fact. A jail will sue the city, sue the state. They will sue if crime is getting better. Somebody's got to work at these low jobs. Somebody's got to take that minimum wage to work for $7.50 in 2024. Somebody's got to work for $7.50. You know, so these communities are made to be ravished. These communities are made to have all of the problems. Those communities are made for that. That's the whole point of that. And you know, you got so many people that's up here. But that's why I love God. Because when you come to Christ, you see the world for what it truly is. And you understand that, man, this is not the real world. Because even those in the privileged places, they don't tell you what's going on behind closed doors or in the corners. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of things that's going on. And then they're not understanding about the soul. You living real good now, but you're going to pay for it on the other end. Even though the people that's on the lower end that don't pick Christ, that's like a double whammy kind of, you know, is living poor. But let's just be real. People that's got all the money, it's a lot of them want to kill themselves. And that's the craziest thing, that people think that having things is the best thing for your soul, is the best thing for your life, when that's the lie. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got all those things, you can't buy the true things, which is love, which is friendship, which is family. You know what I'm saying? You can buy a slave. You can buy a yes man. You can buy a woman or a man that just want to use you for everything that you got. Yeah. But after a while, you're going to feel some type of way when you don't feel love, because as a human, you were made for love. You were made to be loved. You were made to be around people. You were made. We are made for love. You know, so that's what's being taken, is love. And God is that love. God is love. And that's what's being taken from so many people. Satan don't care about your color, your creed, your ethnic, like your money, your wealth, your status. He don't care about nothing but that, but your soul. He know what's important, and he want to make sure you don't know what's important. Ain't nothing on this earth more important than your soul. So again, that is the question that I ask is it? What's the difference in dying at 16 and going to hell, and dying at 80 and going to hell? Get your life right. Give your life to Christ. This is the truth. God is coming back. Jesus is real. He's the King of Kings and he's the Lord of Lords. Every knee will bow. You can laugh now or cry later, or praise God now and live with the King. Jesus is King. Peace.